Andy, how do you feel after that?
Obviously disappointed. I thought we started the second half like we should have started the first half. Aggressive, intense, scored a good early goal in the second half and with the team who were dominating the game. And to concede such a poor goal, to go 2-1 behind, affected us. And the game then became a counter-attacking game for them while we were trying to force the issue without really displaying the quality to get the second goal back.
What was the impact of going behind so early on that you feel on the team?
Well, we spoke pre-game about our last few performances here. We've come in and got really good starts, fast starts, scored goals. And we go behind early. I think it did affect us. You're trying to show that maturity in your own performance and do the things that we're trying to do. There seemed like a nervousness. But as I've just said to him in there, we've lost 3 games. 3 games of football. We've overcome real big hurdles this season, collectively as a group, and now we go to Exeter still in charge of our destiny. We don't know where 3 points will take us. So it's about now thinking about this game and saying how can we now affect our next performance and getting that right.
This is arguably one of the biggest hurdles though, isn't it? Because if you don't overcome this one, then the season, won't say counts for nothing, but it will be a disappointment given where you were.
Listen, the club's made massive strides since Carol and Kevin came in, and certainly over the last 15 months. So we've got ourselves to this stage, and it's about now trying to finish the job. And I say we have to go to Exeter now and focus on ourselves and how do we get 3 points.
What's been the message to the players in all of this? Because you looked at, you've always been a really close group, but over the last 3 games when things haven't gone your way, how have you tried to reinforce your ideals to them?
By a constant message and focus on real detail and focusing on your next moment, your next action, being the best you can be, and forgetting all the noise and trying to get the small details right. But our performances have dropped off of late, and we have to look at ourselves individually and collectively as a group and find the reason for that. Why
do you think they haven't perhaps taken on some of those messages over the last 3 games?
Listen, when you get to this stage, there's big things at stake in there. There's the outside noise, the pressure grows of we need X, Y and Z to get over the line. And it looks like it's affected us so, but it's important now for myself and the staff that we get the group back aligned and focus on the next task.
That is the big thing though, isn't it? It's getting back aligned, and you will see a lot. That is far easier said than done.
Absolutely, so that's why it's an important job for me this week to get everyone back on the same page and focusing on us as a collective.
It was good to see James Gibbons back out there. Is he the type of character and some of the others that you're going to need to get over that final hurdle?
We won't just need one character, we'll need the whole group. If we're going to overcome this obstacle of losing the 3 games, everyone has a part to play, whether they're fit, injured, part of the support staff, whoever they are. We all have to make sure we're all on the same page and we're all fighting for the same thing, which we tried to do since pre-season. When we came back in, with 14 new players and 8 in January, our focus has been to be successful this season, and that's what we'll continue to do.
I know you've talked about shutting out things like league tables and social media. How do you shut the emotion out of where you happen to be at the moment?
I just think that comes with experience and who you surround yourself with and what you look at, and your own communication, your own thought process. So you have to take responsibility as an individual and just think about the things you can control. And again, that's been the message this week. Forget the noise, forget all the other things, forget all the other teams. So that's what we have to do.
You're in a really strange position that you could go up automatically, you could be in a playoff place, you could miss out altogether next week. How do you even prepare for that?
There's a lot of coulds there, aren't there? If buts and maybes. So yes, if we go to Exeter like we prepared for every single game of the season to try and win, and we'll see where that takes us.
And just finally then, you'll talk about supporters being hurt, people who've watched the game who've got an affinity for Port Vale being hurt. How do you feel? How do the players? Are they hurt?
Well, of course we're disappointed. Yeah, we know our levels of performance have dropped off. We're all massively disappointed, but I've just said to the guys in there, we have one more chance, and that's great that we have one more chance to get the points we need.